Hello everyone. The Scream 6 trailer and a new poster came out yesterday, so we have to talk about it. I've watched it quite a few times now. You all know how much I love the Scream franchise. And in Scream 6, we see our core survivors from the last movie now living in New York, and Ghostface is back to hunt them down. And as we hear in the trailer, there's a line that Ghostface calls and tells Gale, "You haven't seen a Ghostface like me before." So something to that effect. And I think in this one, we're going to see a more brutal, bloodier, more vengeful Ghostface, a meaner one that we've seen before. And we're going to see something new from him. There's that opening shot in the trailer with Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega's characters in like a little bodega getting hunted down, and we see Ghostface with a big rifle. So that's something new. I'm not concerned about him having a rifle in terms of like it's not a knife, but that's okay. Like we've seen Ghostface do different things with his kills before. Hello, Tatum in the first movie. One of the things I'm really excited to see in this is this concept of Ghostface having a shrine to all 9 other Ghostface. There's a really quick glimpse while they're in this shrine, and we see things like Tatum's costume. We see all the other Ghostface costumes. We see Billy's bloody shirt. We see a clapboard, I'm guessing from Stab. So that'll be really fun to have this idea of a Ghostface that's obsessed with other Ghostface killers. And what does it mean to have that killer, Ghostface, in a city of New York where anyone could be wearing a Ghostface costume around Halloween? It looks like this is set around Halloween. And another thing that's really exciting about this is having Hayden Panettiere back as Kirby Reed. You know, we last saw her in Scream 4. And then when Scream 2022 came out, there was all this buzz that her character was still alive due to a little Easter egg in one of the YouTube videos, and she is back. So for the first time in franchise history, we're seeing kind of 3 generations of survivors coming together. Of course, we have Gale, Courtney Cox's character Gale Weathers, back living in New York. We've got Kirby Reed, and then we've got our main 4 survivors from the last film, all working together with some new characters to take down Ghostface. It's going to be really exciting to see what that all means for these kind of 3 generations to come together. One of the big moments I've thought from the Scream 6 trailer that was just released is having Gale get a call from Ghostface for the very first time. It was really exciting. And you know Gale Weathers, she puts up with nothing to have, and then to see her get a call will be really exciting, I think, for fans. There's a new poster that also came out. A little crowded. It has all of the characters' faces. It's got the ghost face, and you've got like his kind of costume kind of, you know, trickling down if you kind of falling down on the poster. There's a lot going on that poster. I don't know if I love it per se, but that's the 3rd poster that we have for Scream 6. You know, the first one was the picture that came with the poster that came with the teaser of Ghostface on the subway train. The second one is actually my favorite poster, and that is the one that's essentially the subway map that lists out all the victims at different stops. There are so many different Easter eggs in that. Maybe that's a video for another time, but do yourself a favor. If you're a Scream fan, go look at that poster and just see what you spot on that poster. There's some certain things that are kind of alarming to me. What else? I mean, so Scream 6 coming out March 10th in New York City. We've got the same directing team, Tyler Gillette and Matt Bettinelli-Olpin, back to direct. Jenna Ortega, Melissa Barrera, Mason Gooding, Jasmine Savoy Brown, all back. Again, Courtney Cox, Hayden Panettiere, and then we have people like Dermot Mulroney, Samara Weaving joining the cast as well. So this, I think, is going to be really fantastic. I have a lot of hope for this. It is set in New York. No, this is not Jason Part 8, Jason Takes Over Manhattan, nothing like that. It would be fun if they do play on that, and that would be a very Scream thing to do. So we shall see. It hits theaters March 10th. I want to know your comments. What do you think about the Scream 6 trailer? Are you as excited as I am? Make sure to go to my YouTube channel, Paul's Trip to the Movies. I actually get to interview the last cast, so check out those interviews. It's been a blast talking about the Scream franchise. I've done a whole retrospective about it. So check it out, Paul's Trip to the Movies on YouTube or paulstriptothemovies.com, and let me know what you think of the Scream 6 trailer.